Hello, this is Brian again. Well, I'm already almost at Balboa Avenue. However, for some reason I didn't realize how short this stretch was. I haven't seen that old oak yet. But you can see how many really old coast live oaks there are here. And some younger, middle-aged ones. But I can see Balboa Avenue already. Well, this isn't the one I was thinking of. Here's a very old one right here. Here's a very old one, actually. Make sure there's no poison oak. Oh wow, this is not the one I was thinking of. The one I was thinking of was closer to the creek. Look at this. Oh wow, this is another really old one. Let's make sure I'm not stepping on poison oak. Look at this. Look at this old coast live oak right here. Just right off the trail. It's not a very tall oak, maybe about 30 feet tall, but again, its height doesn't mean everything. Look at that. This is a huge old coast live oak trunk right here. This is a big one. In terms of its base, is very wide. It's a very wide trunk. This is an old coast live oak right here. Right off the trail. Beautiful tree. Look at this. So I haven't found the other one. I don't think the other one was this far up, but it would have been on the other side of the trail. This is a really old oak tree right here. So one thing just one of many things I really truly love about this part of Tecolote Canyon is the old growth coast live oaks. Amazing! Look at this. You can tell part of the branch structure failed and broke off. I'm wondering if this trunk here is a separate tree or a part of the root burl. Because coast live oaks can become multi-trunked. Look at the architecture of this absolutely insanely beautiful old tree this is. Incredible to look at. Such a short distance off the trail. Just happened to notice it. Thinking to myself, yeah, this is going to be one of those really old growth oaks. Wow, like I said, it's probably only maybe about 30 feet tall. But what it lacks in height, it sure overcomes with incredibly large old trunks. That's an old growth coast live oak right there. Quercus agrifolia, variety agrifolia. And if you want to see older growth southern coast live oaks, which is Quercus agrifolia, variety oxyadania, Pine Valley, Cuyamaca Rancho State Park, and even parts of Palomar Mountain State Park have some really old ones. You'll see a lot of really old large ones along Highway 79 in the Cuyamaca area. As we get some very large Quercus agrifolia, variety oxyadania. These ones, of course, are variety agrifolia. But yeah, it's just I've been down this way a few times. I've never noticed that one. Talking about scrub oaks on another video I recorded earlier today, and how they have incredible branching structure and architecture. There's a multi-trunk coast live oak that just, again, this one's probably quite old as well. Oh, beautiful trees. These trees never get old. I mean, looking at them and seeing them never gets old. That's what I meant to say. In other words, it never gets played out or tiring. See, they're just awfully incredible trees. Here's a more moderate aged one. Wow, man. Okay, so there's some options here. I think I'll swing around this way. So I'm just about at Balboa. I can hear the traffic quite clearly up ahead. This is just a great canyon to visit. It's more popular here on the weekends, of course. This is the middle of the work week for most people. But for me, that means it's a great time to come visit. Look at these little guys. These guys are actually a bit taller than some of the really old, wrinkly trunk ones. One thing you can't deny is this is a cool area. I like to do section hikes of Tecolote Canyon. I know I feature this canyon a lot because there's still quite a bit of it I haven't seen yet. There still is quite a bit of it I've yet to see. Getting really close to the road. You see Tecolote Creek flows through the culvert here. Actually quite a bit of water here. It's very stagnant because it's, you know, in the summertime there's really not much flow, if any. You just see just a tiny bit of water trickling down through that culvert ditch, drainage ditch right there. So usually by the summertime the water gets very stagnant. Balboa Avenue is just above this berm here. Ooh. Never can get those on camera, those orange-throated whiptails. I think that's what that was. Didn't get to see it for very long. So this is heading towards Balboa Avenue. Going up this way. Heads up towards the drainage ditch here. Part of the culvert system. Probably what brings street rainwater down. Yeah, right up here is Balboa Avenue. It's kind of the end of the line over here. There is a branch of the trail that goes that way. We can actually quite easily get to the street. So I'm going to go head over there. Cannot have asked for nicer weather than today. I'm going to keep saying it. It's absolutely phenomenal weather today over here. I think growing up as a kid, I don't remember it always getting constantly hot in the summer, and I grew up near this area until I was in junior high school. And that's when I moved to Orange County first time before moving to Jersey, then moving back to OC, now back to San Diego County. I'll tell you, this tree unfortunately perished. Had a lot of poison oak growing up in it too. Wonder why that tree perished. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find that fork, and this time I'm gonna head up the left side of the fork. That should take me over to near the Garfield Plaza, which is a little shopping center, a little tiny shopping center on the corner of Clairemont Drive and Balboa. There's a very old oak tree in there. I'm not bushwhacking through that because there's a ton of poison oak in there. Let's see, is this the fork? No, not quite yet. There's a small trail fork over here. There's a very old coast live oak in there. Again, I'm not going to bushwhack in there, and there's a lot of poison oak. I really love this area. Maybe on the way back I'll come across that oak tree. Here's the fork. This should take us up closer to Garfield Plaza shopping center. Alright, we've got a footbridge here. Alright. What do we got? What do we got going on here by Tecolote Creek? Ooh, this is wobbly. Kind of sketchy. Let's see what's going on over here. There's no poison oak right here, I don't think. Nope, I don't think so. I don't see anything going on. Just water striders. Oh, my luck has been so poor lately with finding amphibians. Maybe there's just not enough for them to really get out of this, maybe here, perhaps. Still, regardless, this is beautiful over here. It's always nice to see water. Okay, well, I'm gonna come back up, start heading up this way. Oh, let's talk about the African clawed frog. Huh. Interesting. When I saw Product Xenopus, that's what I figured it referred to, was the African clawed frog. I remember seeing him once as a kid in San Clemente Canyon. I remember African clawed frogs one time. I don't see any signs of any amphibian life, actually. I'm guessing that's what those are. Those are the traps. I'm trying to extirpate them. I remember seeing them once as a kid. Once. Some young ones. I only seen them that one time. It was back when I was really young. Very young. I was in San Clemente Canyon. I think I caught a couple of them when I was a kid. And I knew what they are when I saw them, too. Alright, well, maybe the traps have worked. Maybe that's the reason why I don't see Baja tree frogs anymore. Decent looking coast live oaks down here. Whatever, marine terracing in action. Every now and then, you might be lucky to find old marine fossils inside these. I've seen it once in a very small random canyon. We're almost up. Balboa. Yep. See one of the buildings up ahead. There it is. Garfield Plaza. Right there. There it is. It's Garfield Plaza right there. Okay. We're gonna get up here. Alright. Fun part's gonna be when I'm walking uphill on Mount Acadia Boulevard. That part's gonna not be so fun. But just had to get back to this canyon. I'll have another clip on the way back, at least. Until then, see you along the way.